Well, hello YouTube. Sean here. Welcome to my channel, Saul Good. And today I am wearing a sweatshirt. Maybe some of you will recognize. Now, okay, it says drink Hobbs coffee, which if you've been to Swarthmore in Delaware County, you know Hobbs Coffee is a coffee shop. So I'm not trying to say that's what the message of the original artist was about. Obviously that's an advertisement, but maybe you recognize the style. You recognize the style of the advertisement? When my buddy who runs his coffee shop was trying to figure out a logo for his coffee shop, he wanted something that referenced street art, and street art specifically from Philadelphia, but even more specifically in Delaware County. So without further ado, let me tell you what this art is called. Now, these tiles, this design is called a Toynbee Tile. Toynbee is the name of a British philosopher and historian of ideas who wrote about post-World War I and World War II, or I believe World War I, peace. I have no idea why it's named after him, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I guess there's some reference to his name was Anthony Toynbee? Arnold Toynbee, something like that. But I don't know why I don't know why these tiles are named after him at all. I guess there's some reference in some of the tiles. But here's the thing. What makes these tiles interesting is that they're anonymous. The artist is anonymous. No one knows who is making these tiles. And it's very strange. And here's why. I'll tell you why in a second. Yeah, one sec. All right, so, you know, what is this? What is the big deal? Well, a Toynbee Tile is an art project, anonymous art project here in Philadelphia and really around the country. No one knows who's doing it, but whoever's doing it is taking vinyl or asphalt filling material and pasting tiles with messages into the streets of Philadelphia and other cities. So it must be someone who knows how to fix roads and potholes, because whoever's doing it is, yeah, they're pasting these tiles into the streets. So when you're walking around Philly, if you look at the ground when you're crossing the street, you might see one of these tiles. That's what it is. Isn't this a beautiful street? One thing that's so nice about Philadelphia are these little alleyways. Look at that. Look at that. And these alleyways are the width of a carriage, a horse-drawn cart. Oh, look, free books. That's fun. Really nice. Okay, so basically this all started in the 1980s. I think sometime in 1983 or early 80s, someone found one of these tiles. And then the Philadelphia Inquirer, there was a letter to the Inquirer or an article in the Inquirer in the 90s that kind of referenced it. And then it kind of took off. And there have been tiles found in Boston and New York City. And they all sort of reference different things. Like, I think there's some references to the media and USSR and really different topics, you know. I'm not sure if there's a unified theme or anything, but that's, you know, it's kind of a mystery. By the way, this is where Joseph Bonaparte, Napoleon Bonaparte's brother, lived here in this house. in Philadelphia. Look at that, Joseph Bonaparte. I'll do another video on that sometime. So I'm gonna take you to one of the tiles I know about here in Philly right now. I haven't seen it in about a year or two, and they often get paved over. So let's see if this one still exists. I'll at least take you to the location I knew where one was. And if it's not there anymore, well, that's how it goes, right? I do think I have a photo of it from back in the day, a couple years ago at least. And so worst comes to worst, I'll put a photo in, but let's see if I can find it. We're coming up on the intersection now. Oh yeah, I think I see it. It was over there. Oh yeah. Let's see. I have the right of way. Yeah, look, there it is. There it is. All right, let's let this car go. Okay. So this is what they look like. They're kind of in the street. See that? And they're like pasted in. So it's some sort of filler material. And this one's near a crosswalk, so. And you can see when the street gets repaved, they'll just get paved right over. And this one probably was bigger. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what it was about or what it looked like originally. All right, I got to get out of the street. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'll put a photo in from a couple years ago so we can see if I can find it. So we can see if that one has changed since then. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit today and we'll see if we'll find any more. But I do know there's at least one in pasted into 476 in Delaware County. I think there are a couple in Delaware County, I've heard tell. At least that's what the Wikipedia page says. And when I did a quick Google search, sounds like there were a couple in Delaware County. So maybe we'll go out there and find them. And I see little references to, Toynbee Tiles all over Philly, They're like, the most common one is a little spaceman figure that someone has posted, put spacemen in the street. So, maybe I'll try to find a few of the little characters that get pasted into the street on this walk. I'll keep an eye out. I really I don't know too much about the project because it's sort of a anonymous thing. I do know there's an Instagram account. I'm not on Instagram or any social media really, but I know there's an Instagram account that tracks the tiles, and if you find one, you can send a message. You can take a picture and send a message to them, and they'll track the location of it. But it's really I think it's an anonymous, community-driven thing, and there are tons of copycat artists now. So you can't always know for sure if the one you're looking at is authentic. So I'm gonna keep trying to look around and see if I see any more, but I haven't seen any so far. There's been a lot of road work, so I'm afraid a few are gone. A few of at least the little spacemen. I call them spacemen. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be, but I don't see them anymore. So I couldn't find them, but I'll keep looking. We'll see. The walk's not over yet, but it's not looking good. So, the fact that these Toynbee tiles are often lost and they're not here permanently. They get paved over or destroyed by construction. And I think that speaks to something I like about street art in general, whether it's graffiti or mosaics, any kind of sticker art. These Toynbee tiles, they're all ephemeral. They're not permanent. They're here for a time and then they're gone. So it's good to enjoy them while they're still around. And I think there's something I like that. It says something about life, right? Change is the only constant, and that's certainly true of these sorts of street art projects. So the fact that I couldn't find any more of them on this walk today, that's part of the whole story of the Toynbee Tiles, is that sometimes they get paved over and then they're gone, and that's just change, and that's good. That's a good thing. It means the city is alive, the city is growing, and the city is a living landscape that we're constantly changing and evolving to suit our needs. So yeah. Okay, so that's the video. Check it out. Yeah, Toynbee Tiles. It's a Philadelphia art project, started here. They've been found as far afield as Kansas City. Whoa, hello. Yeah, some Toynbee Tiles have been found as far afield as Kansas City. Some have been found up in Boston and Connecticut and New York, and I believe down south in Atlanta. You can look at the Wikipedia page. There's a lot more information about where the tiles have been found. But the cool thing about it is that it's not just a Philadelphia thing. It's actually Delaware County specifically. There's good evidence that the artist who made these Toynbee tiles is local to Delaware County, and it's because one of the tiles has been found in 476, and maybe another one somewhere else in like Drexel Hill, Delaware County, Drexel Hill. I think there was another one. I might go find those if I can still see them, but that's for another video. So here we go. This is a continuation of the other videos we've been doing on street art and finding hidden art in Philadelphia and Delaware County, and the surrounding Philadelphia region. And we'll add Toynbee tiles to the hunt for all these things. I like to go on little quests and go looking for stuff, so we'll start looking for them, and whenever I see a new one, I'll film it, and then we'll do an update and see what we can find. So yeah, if you want to come along, please subscribe and give this video a like if you liked it, which I'm pretty sure you did, right? And so please give it a like to help the algorithm, and of course leave a comment if you know where any other Toynbee tiles are. There's so many, but leave a comment if you found any. And yeah, thanks again. All right, my name's Sean. This is my channel. It's all good. Thanks for coming along. Bye.